All right. Well, welcome everyone. My name is Brian Mara here with Awakened, and we're going to have a conversation today. It's going to be a fast conversation. I like to deliver this message quickly because, frankly, guys, all I'm going to do is tell you a story. And it's an awesome story. It's a very exciting story. And I don't know why you're here, right? I don't know who invited you. If you're here watching this with us, live today, or if you're watching this on a replay. Either way, the story doesn't change. So let me get right into it. 17 years ago, there was a product that hit the market in the direct sales space that went absolutely viral. The product was in the fat loss space, and people started having incredible results, like crazy results, to the point where after about 2 to 3 years in business, they were selling about 500,000 bottles a month, had already gone international to, I think, 5 or 6 different countries when everything stopped. And the reason it stopped is because there was a falling out between the product formulator, the guy who created this blend, and the president of the company that was marketing it. And I don't know what the whole dispute was about, but at the end of the day, they each wanted to go their separate way. So the dispute was over who owned the secret sauce, the patents, all these other things. It got literally tied up in litigation, guys, for 14 years. It just came out of litigation the spring of this year. In fact, as recent as a few weeks ago, the final patent issues were settled. Okay, literally, that's as recent as this just took place. So what we are doing under the brand called Zenith is we're reintroducing the product. So we're not bringing a product to the market for the first time. Let's see how it works. No. It already went viral once, again, in the fat loss space. Frankly, in a world that was a lot bigger, right? We are a lot bigger today. So the obesity epidemic is real. We see it in children. And so if there was a need for the product 17 and even 14 years ago when it stopped being sold, you can imagine there's a much greater need in the marketplace today. And as any business, fundamentals will dictate, when you have something that the market is demanding or that the market needs or wants, you're going to have a great business model. So we at this company called Awakened are introducing this product, reintroducing it under the brand Zenith. Okay, that's the name. Now, what does it do? Well, the product basically works with your body's leptin system. All right. Prior to this, I didn't know, I've heard of the word leptin, but I didn't really know what it was, right? So leptin is a hormone, and it pretty much regulates two things for our purposes. It regulates whether you're hungry or not, okay? And it regulates whether your body actually takes the food that you eat and it utilizes it, right? It burns it, or if it stores it as body fat. That's it. So if your leptin is out of balance, and by the way, this was just discovered in 1994, like it's a relatively new discovery. And they've even termed something, guys, called leptin resistance. That's when your body is sending out the wrong signal to the brain. I mean, look, we've all been there, right? I mean, are you overweight? Do you have any extra pounds to lose? Have you tried? Well, what's the number one reason that most people can't lose weight? I mean, at the end of the day, okay, it's about being in a caloric deficit, right? I burn this amount of calories. Regardless of your activity level, everybody has a certain number of calories they burn every day. Well, if you eat more than that and you're in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. If you maintain that amount, you're going to kind of stay even. And of course, if you go into a deficit, you eat less than, the calories that it keeps to like keep your heart pumping, your lungs breathing and everything else, you're going to lose weight. Well, if it's that easy, why doesn't everybody do it? Because there's this little thing called hunger, right? And so if you go on a diet, you start eliminating food groups like keto or low carb or bread. You can't eat bread anymore. Like you're hungry and then you're miserable. Well, what happens is you ever eat a huge plate of food or a big meal, and not that long after, maybe half hour, an hour later, you're hungry again? Guys, and do you have any body fat? See, that's not normal. The human body should intuitively know that there's stored energy, body fat, that it can burn, not send a signal to your brain, eat more food. So that's, again, the layman's terms, right, of what leptin resistance is. And the unfortunate thing is, guys, a lot of people are suffering from this and they just don't know it, right? They literally just don't even know. So it was new to me. So if you have a product which is primarily made up of two organic, not certified organic, but organic meaning from nature, not synthetic, two organic groupings of materials, viscous polysaccharides, which are basically from 5 different plant fibers, and then cetylated fatty acids. And the way that they're combined has been proven to literally regulate the body's leptin system. Now, not only does it regulate leptin, but it also raises something called adiponectin. Adiponectin is really what's responsible for your lean tissue or your muscle growth, okay? So imagine something that could bring these things into balance, that lowers the leptin, controls those hunger signals. So now it's easier to eat less. It's easier to know that I'm just not really that hungry, because your body knows, hey, I'm going to use that stored body fat. Getting back to the product and how it already went viral, that's what happened, guys. Okay. And there's data to prove it. we actually have clinical trials showing a decrease in leptin and an increase in this adiponectin. We have blood tests, okay, and actual university double-blind placebo-controlled clinical trials. So the science is there, the data is there, and we're relaunching this to the market. We're at a pre-launch stage right now. We started about 6 weeks ago, reintroducing this to the market. We have a handful of beta testers. I don't know how many, maybe 50 now. I don't even know, that had early access to the product to test it. I'm one of them, and with phenomenal results across the board. So very exciting. We're actually going to launch the company, our official launch. I just got off an advisory board call literally like a half hour ago, and tentatively the week of the 17th. So in about 2 weeks, product should be shipping out the door. So you're watching this, if for the first time, at the right time. So I got a few slides for you. Let's get right into it. Most of these I just talked through, so we're going to go right through it. We're in pre-launch, product Zenith. Oh, let me stop here. So getting back to that clinical trial, this was an 8-week study, and they lost an average in 8 weeks, guys. That's like 2 months, 21.3 pounds of fat, over 3 inches off their hips, almost 4 inches off their waist, and lost 1.2 inches off each thigh. Now look at the 3 bullet points at the bottom. 100% of that weight loss was from fat, was pure fat loss. That's incredible. That's like unheard of, right? The Zenith participants enjoyed a 90% greater fat loss than the placebo group, and the placebo group and the Zenith group had the same daily caloric intake. So imagine this: person A over here taking the sugar pill, the placebo; person B over here actually taking the product, Zenith. And they had a 90% greater fat loss than the placebo group. So extremely powerful, guys. This is an actual copy of the clinical trial. You can get back to the person who invited you to watch this, and they can get you a copy of that if you're interested in reading the clinicals. Again, we talked about leptin and what it does, and now we're going to get right into the meat of it. The before and afters. Everybody likes pictures, right? Pictures worth 1,000 words. So what you're going to see on the screen here is different people, all right? This is Patricia, who I know personally. You see her results here. She's down 9 pounds in 4 weeks. To the right is my sister-in-law, Rosanna, and she's down, I think she was down 9 pounds in about 5 weeks for her. You see a visible difference there. This is Ron Cole, the gentleman over to the left, well, my left anyway. And that's my brother, Brandon. So you see, we kind of went to family and friends to test this, like people we know, to get on the early beta tester. But you see the results, the belly's going down. Brandon's down 12 pounds in 30 days. I don't know who this woman is in the black shirt, but you can see a huge visible difference right there. On the right over there is Vaughn. This over here is, this woman is down almost 6 pounds in 6 days, from 916 to 922. And over here to the right, 15.6 pounds gone in 17 days. So significant fat loss happening right here. There's another one showing the scale measurements, or excuse me, the tape measure, 916, 922, which would be what, 6 days, a week, from 38.75. So 2¼ inches off the waist in 6 days. And of course, there's yours truly right there. That's a picture of me walking on July 8th, the day before I started the product on July 9th. You see the good old, dad bod, big old belly hanging out there. And 56 days later, 8 weeks to match the clinical trials, I had extreme results, and couldn't be more shocked or happy with the results from there. So guys, we have this product. It's in what we call a nutraceutical line. It's not going to be the only one. It's the first that we're bringing out as this brand new company called Awakened, bringing back once again a product that we already know works and has gone viral once. And the whole company is built on 3 pillars: your awakened health, your awakened self, and your awakened wealth. So if you take a look here, let's see, the Awakened Mind program is basically for the awakened self. So what we're going to have is a system, an actual certification system, which, I see lines on the screen. That's weird. Somebody drawing on there? Who's got control of the mouse? And anyway, so the Awakened Mind is an actual certification program that you would run through for 12 weeks and be certified coming out of that, okay? The Awakened Body program is a group exercise program. During COVID and the pandemic, when a lot of gyms were forced to shut, they switched into a remote model where they started streaming through like a Zoom, Zumba classes or yoga or even weightlifting, right? Weightlifting classes, cardio, different HIIT programs. And so we are incorporating the exact same thing. We're going to be launching that in November, which is the Awakened Body program. In fact, we just finished a pilot program, testing that out for the month of October. It was extremely successful, had a lot of people joining in, great results. So it tells us that's something people are looking for, okay? And of course, we have the Awakened Wealth, which is the affiliate plan, which we'll get to in a second. But let's get into the pricing. So you can actually get 2 bottles at a minimum. Now, people say, well, why do I have to buy 2 bottles? Because we want you to match the clinical trials. We also know, looking back at the clinical trial data, guys, that the majority of the weight loss, which was 100% fat loss, came weeks 5 through 8. Month 2, that's what they actually termed it, miracle month 2, when they were selling this back then. Miracle month 2. So we don't want you to, short yourself and shortchange yourself and only get one bottle. Now, after that, of course, if you want to maintain and continue to use the product, by all means, you only need to get one. If you just want to get one, buy one. But out of the gate, we're offering a 2-pack and a 4-pack. So I want to talk to you about the pricing. You'll see right there, the retail price for this is going to be $160. A preferred customer is $145, and our wholesale member price is $135. So I put this together to kind of explain to you guys that a lot of people say, well, you know what? I just, I don't want to be a member. I just want to be a customer. Okay, well then why not be a wholesale customer, right? Think Sam's Club, think BJ's. You pay your yearly membership, you buy it at a discount, right? Same thing here. So our annual membership, there's nothing monthly, is $50. That gives you access to all of our programs, the Awakened Mind, the Awakened Body. You also have the ability to cut the line and get the product before anybody else. Your order goes in immediately during our pre-launch period. You also have the ability to be a member. It means you're going to get member pricing throughout the year for the next 12 months. And in addition to that, you're going to get your own referral link, what we call an affiliate link. So not if, but when you get your results, you have an ability to make some money. People say, well, I'm not interested in that. I just want to use the product. So let me get this straight. You get this product mid to late October and add 2 months, right? 60 days. We're at mid to late December. Oh, the holidays. Oh, Christmas dinner. And you show up 20 pounds lighter. Okay. You think people are going to notice? You think you're going to know, like, what are you doing? What did you do? You lost 20 pounds, right? Or even 10 pounds. Like, what happened? Your face is skinnier, right? You're going to say, well, I'm using the product. You tell them the truth. I'm using this product called Zenith. Well, wow. Where do I get it? Oh, well, I'm an affiliate. I have a referral link. I'll send you mine. Now that's going to be at your family dinner, guys. It's going to be where you work. You go to church, your neighbors, everybody's going to see a difference. 20 pounds is a lot of weight. Okay. So do you want to just tell them about it and have them go Google the company and go buy it? Or maybe just give them your link and you actually get paid and you just referred a few people and now you continue on the product, but it's free because you got a few customers. Or maybe you want to continue on and make a few $100s a week or a few $100s a day or a few $100s an hour. That's down the road for most of you, I know, because a lot of you are thinking, well, hey, Brian, let's not put the cart before the horse here. If it works for me, well, then sure, I know a bunch of people that would look around, right? Who doesn't need to lose some body fat? And I might as well pick up a little loose change along the way. Okay, but if you're a customer, you can't do that. So people say all the time, well, I'll just wait to be a customer. Okay, so let me get this straight. You're going to wait until we launch, go to the back of the line. You're going to pay full retail. You're going to get a result. You're not going to have the ability to refer anybody. Like, how does that make any sense in this world? It makes no sense. So my whole point in trying to explain this to you is that a lot of you I know are, I'll just be a customer. Great, but be a wholesale customer with all of these benefits. And then to move on to the 4-bottle, you'll see that would be for 2 people. So if you have a spouse, significant other, partner, and they want to lose some body fat, you get additional discounts on it, right? So the retail price at $160 a bottle, if you wait until the launch later in October, guys, look at that. You'd pay $640 versus $550 now. So you get an immediate $90 savings and you're saving $25 a bottle. If there's 2 of you, that's $50 a month that you're saving moving forward. Once again, you got the link to refer somebody should you choose to. Okay. That's it. That's our program. If you are just interested in the product, because I'm going to talk to some business builders now about an opportunity and I have about 5 minutes to get it done. If you want to make a serious side hustle, a side income, in addition to whatever you're doing right now, okay, that's not going to impact what you're doing now. Please pay attention for the next 5 minutes. If you just want this product, you're done. Guys, you could choose the 2-pack, the 4-pack. Please get back to the person who invited you. They'll give you their shopping link so you can go ahead and get registered and get the product in queue on its way to you. Again, the tentative ship date is the week of the 17th, which is less than 2 weeks away. All right, now I want to talk to you about some pretty phenomenal things that we're doing, guys. We are the first company in history to blend what's called Web3 or Web 3.0 with a product company, a direct sales business. People say, well, Brian, what's Web3? Web 1 was the first iteration or the first version of the internet. It was very static, right? Remember those websites from like the early, mid 90s, really? The first commercial websites, they're pretty just almost like a bulletin board, like a billboard, just online. Well, Web 2.0, the next version of the internet, if you will, think 2005, 6, 7, 8, in that time, that's when Facebook came out, MySpace, if you guys are old enough to remember, all the social media, the messaging, two-way communication. Guys, the next version, which is not the future, it's here, is called blockchain technology. And it's a series of interconnected computers around the world. And that's where you may have heard, like, that's where NFTs live, et cetera, et cetera. So no, this is not a crypto company. No, this has nothing to do with any of that. But we do have the latest technology under the hood. So if you don't know anything about crypto and NFTs and all that stuff, don't worry about that. Just know that we're utilizing the latest technology for our business, which is pretty awesome. So we put together 3 founders packages. These are limited because there's a limited number. There's only 22,222 of these available. There's 3 different levels. You can get back to the person who invited you, but I want to take just 2 minutes and talk about what I consider the most important one for a business builder. If you want to create a significant income, you want to make an extra 500, 1,000 a week, right? You want to make 2,000 a week. You want to make a 6 and even 7-figure income. Guys, in a pre-launch business, in a direct sales company, let's be honest. Let's just cut right to it. You've always heard, and you probably said what I have said in the past. Oh, you know, businesses like that. Yeah, if I got in early, right? If I was at the top like them, well, we're early and we're all at the top because it's a pre-launch company. We haven't even launched. We haven't even opened our doors yet. So this is an opportunity to literally be at the top of a business. Yes, that happens to be a binary hybrid. And so what's going to happen is, as an elite founder, the $3,500 gives you $3,500 worth of tangible goods because you're getting 12 bottles. You're getting $1,500 worth of product like in your hand. You're also getting 10 convention tickets worth $200 each. That's $2,000 for the first national convention, which we're going to be holding in February. So you could bring a team to. Again, please, this is just for business builders. If you just wanted the product, you should have checked out 2 minutes ago. But if you want to build a business, listen to this offer. I've never seen anything like it. Okay. You're getting for your investment, okay, your digital real estate, $3,500, you're getting product and tickets. Now you're already made whole. But look what else you get. Bullet point number 3 is what blew my mind. You are going to get a base paid rank of diamond for 5 years. Guys, you're coming out of the gate. No, you're not a diamond, in title, but you're getting paid as one specifically for the check match. You're getting 3 levels of check match, meaning anybody that you refer, any other members, we get paid every week. We're going to get paid every Friday. Whenever they get paid, and you can refer 1 person or 101 people, right? There's no limit. You're getting 15% of their check every week. Guys, whoever they refer, that's known as your level 2. You're getting 10% of their check, okay, every week, in addition to the 15% that you're getting on your level 1. And then you're getting 5% on the level 3, which is anybody they refer. So picture that referral tier and how you could see how that can go from dozens to hundreds to thousands of people through exponential growth out of the gate. Guys, this has never been done before. This is literally an industry first that we're allowing people to buy in at a pay rank. Okay. Once again, I can't be clear enough. You're not buying a rank. You're buying the benefit of being paid at something that frankly you didn't work for. Okay. In addition to that, you're getting free shipping on your product for 2 years. That's a really good value. You're also getting a private member services support line. You're going to be on the product advisory committee member for 1 year, helping us develop and consult with us about our new product launches, because we're launching numerous different verticals and many other things. So in my opinion, if you truly want to build a business, if you want to get a head start and really cut the line and really have an unfair advantage, obviously it's the only way to go. Okay. Now, if you don't have that kind of money to invest right now, there are other options. There's a Premier Founder at $24.95, and of course an Essential with different benefits. Of course, not as big as the Elite, but this is an opportunity for a business builder. Okay. It's a digital collectible, which means it's going to live on that blockchain. And by the way, you could also now be the proud owner of an NFT. No, it's not some picture of some ape, right? Like you see on TV, Justin Bieber pays $400,000 for some cartoon drawing, complete madness, right? But he didn't buy that NFT for the picture. He bought it for the benefits of what owning it would give him. Similarly here, you're going to buy your digital collectible, AKA NFT, and you are the holder of this badge, a digital badge, right? But you get all these benefits. Okay. So guys, that's kind of that's it. I think that's pretty much all we have for you today. Please get back to the person who invited you here, and and we will see you around. I don't know what's going on here. It says you've been signed out because your account is signed in from another device. I don't know what that means, but if you're still here with me, guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you around. See you guys.